for questions.
Did you hear what David said about missing the fact that you're not his cutting weight buddy anymore?
Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah, that was pretty fun, but it's true though. You know.
You like give him some moral support, like, hey man, I'm
Yeah,
with
well,
you mentally.
Yeah, I do. I told him back like, hey, I will be there eating with you after the weigh-ins though. so yeah.
How did it feel your first time at heavyweight getting out there?
Feels super good, to be honest. Like I enjoy like the whole trip, you know. No, like, you know, being able to eat during the plane, you know, during the whole trip and over there too. So it was an amazing experience. Amazing.
How much have you had to adjust your style? Because at 197, you could just high horsepower people, pick them up, put them down, do that sort of stuff. When you wrestled that Cleveland State heavyweight, a little bit more, I don't want to say, tactical is one way to say it, but you had to use a little bit more of your speed to get around him. Is that something that you're anticipating at heavyweight? Maybe use more of that speed instead of that horsepower?
Yeah, that's basically what I did. Like, you know, like being, instead like going forward every time, like maybe going to the side, you know, like go to the ankles, you know, to the, like, be like more, like moving more, you know, and like snapping down too. I add that, you know, like I feel like that was the whole plan that I am like working on it still, you know. I have to keep improving, you know. That was the first match, so yeah, that is the plan. Like that is how we wrestle.
Did you always have that ankle pick, or is that something that you developed?
No, I always had that. Like if you see my old matches, I did like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 times during those last 2 seasons. So yeah, I had that.
Forgive me because I wasn't there, but that guy from Cleveland State was one of the bigger heavyweights. I mean, how does it feel being able to go against a guy like that's got a little more size, but you're able to take him down pretty convincingly by the end?
So yeah, mentally I was prepared. You know, I'm a heavyweight now, so I'm expecting to wrestle people 285. That guy, I think he weighs at 270, 275. So yeah, you know, mentally I'm ready for it. I'm looking forward to, you know, to wrestle guys like that, you know, that big. But it wasn't easy at all. I made it look easy, you know, because I've been at like 26 to 10 or whatever. But you know, I just have to figure it out during the match, like, and like move because I feel like with my speed they are not used to move like that, you know, so they get a little bit more tired. So yeah, that was how I did it. I don't know.
It's not often you see a score like that either in a heavyweight match. Obviously, the rules have changed.
Yeah,
a lot more scoring, but I mean, to score 26 points in a heavyweight match, that's pretty significant. I mean,
yeah, you know, if you know, like being on my feet, that's my thing. Like, you know, the takedowns and stuff. So I feel like that like the rule change or whatever for the three-point takedown is something that helped me a lot, you know. Because now I would take you down, will be, instead of like 2-on-1, will be like 3-on-1. So yeah, it makes it easy to, you know, to be like there, like 20-something, 30 heavyweight. So yeah, and I don't feel that I'm a heavyweight, I'm a light heavyweight. You know, I weigh like 230-something, 240. So yeah.
So do you like the new rules with the 3 for takedowns?
I love it. Like I told those guys, I think those rules are made for me. You know, they are made for me. Like 3 points. Like, you know, it's kind of like freestyle. It'll be like 2-0 and freestyle when I take you down. So it's kind of the same thing. It helped me out a lot. We'll see during the season.
What was it like going back to David's hometown?
It was a great experience. You know, like since I came here and then, well, I met David in Cuba for the first time. Then we went to Wars in 2019. I met him there, and then after I came in 2020. And you know, like he like pushed me and helped me out during this journey here, like learning English, you know, with the folk style, with everything, and then going back there and then, like see where he came from, like his hometown, whatever, was pretty special to me, you know, because, you know, like I would say, like being part of his journey too, for me it's pretty special. So yeah, that was great.
What was it like meeting David in 2019 before you even moved to the U.S. and, from what I understand, didn't know a lot of English? What was that first interaction like with him down there?
So I was watching him because, well, the first time that we wrestled back home, I wrestled Kaiben, I beat Kaiben, and then he was watching me, and then he beat another guy from Cuba who he's a bronze world medalist or whatever, and freestyle. So we kind of like looked at each other because we were pretty young. We were like 19 years old by that time. And then at Worlds, he was watching me. I got second, and then I was watching him. He won, because, you know, like when you see a wrestler that he's good, like, you know, you wanna watch it, you know. So after that he won, he came to me and he said, let's get a picture. Hey, you're a champ. Like he told me in English, and then we used the phone or whatever, Google Translate. And then we got a picture, and then we said goodbye to each other, and then in 2020, I came here. So that it was pretty special too. Like, I think it was a gas playing or something, because it is crazy how we met. Like, got a picture back 2019, and then I came here to Iowa State, his team. So yeah. I knew
Anything
I'm a
else for
person.
you?
I'm a
Good.
person.